the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. A look now, while we have a moment, let's take a look at our 5 starters for each team. Guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
And here's Carrington. Outside Wnba from outside the arc. Here's Smith. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
What a smart, high IQ play by Melissa Smith, using the pump fake, drawing the foul.
And in 2023, Melissa Smith led the WNBA in defensive rebound percentage.
You know, defensive rebounding, it's not a skill we talk a lot about, but it's so important. You end a defensive possession with the board, and Smith, she's as good as anyone at boxing out, securing the glass.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's still early in her career. Lots of room for Melissa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
And so she makes both from the line. When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi is the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
Now here's Wnba. Excellent D from Alyssa Thomas.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Here's Uzan, covered by Carrington. Pass to Sabali. Thomas, shot clock at 5. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Outside Wnba. Cans it from downtown.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Copper outside. Over Hines Allen. Copper no good.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Carrington. Inside. It's stolen away. Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Uzan. Sabali the screen. Down low. Thomas down low. Covered by Smith. And that one's good. Thomas.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Outside Wnba. Outside Hines Allen. Pass to McCowan. Sabali comes with the double team. Now here's Carrington. Just 3 to shoot. Offline with the 3. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the layup falls.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
The Wings trail. Here's Harrington. Pass to Hines Allen.
And here's McCowan.
Here's Wnba. Nice form on the 20-footer.
The pick and roll game is the bread and butter for Wnba. Loves working off picks and finding little spaces to operate.
Now here's Copper. Fires from deep. Offensive board. Tries yet again. And the bucket is good from Thomas in deep.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside of Wnba. Pass to Smith. To the middle. Carrington. Whitcomb defending. And the basket by Carrington.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Copper outside. Three-pointer. Carrington grabs the board.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Smith. Back to Wnba. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Copper. She's just scored her first basket with that shot, making her 1 for 4.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
Now Carrington fires the three. It's good from long range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Uzan. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Thomas. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 on the game.
Tough finish by Thomas, wanting it more.
Now here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. Screen by Smith. Pass to McCowan. Sabally with the steal. Here's Whitcomb. That's in there. Satu Sabally with the dime.
A true sniper. Defenses should know that Whitcomb will be hunting for these looks.
Here's Hines Allen. Screen by Hines Allen. Smith with it. And she drew the blocking foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
Obviously, easier said than done, but what's the key in winning a title?
Well, straight up, you need a first-team all-WNBA level player. Basically, every title team has had, at minimum, a top 5 talent.
And it has to be about more than her. You need key role players and multiple defensive stoppers as well.
And the first one at the line is good.
A walking double-double. 6'4" Nalissa Smith is an impact player, has a major effect on games.
She makes 1 of 2 that time. And for Satu Sabally, the WNBA is a family affair.
Her sister Naira is also in the league. Satu is more of a shooter, while Naira is a big. However, they both represent the German national team.
Now here's Sabally. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Tierra McCowan.
I like when Sabally attacks inside, showing no fear attacking the contact and getting the call.
And the first one falls for her. And for Satou Sabally, her third season was a good one. She was named the 2023 Most Improved Player.
Yeah, going from 11 to 18 points per game, looking much more comfortable offensively. Sabally, first team All-WNBA, one of the 5 best players in the league.
And so she hits both. Now Gunbowale. She's got 5. Pass to Smith. McCowan. Now here's Gunbowale. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Hines Allen. The 3 ball. And Arike Gunbowale, good for 3.
Well, whether Arike is off the dribble, screen, catch and shoot, spotting up, whatever, she hits threes pretty much every way possible.
Now here's Copper. It's stolen by Carrington. Left side of Gunbowale. Pass to McCowan. Carrington. She's covered by Copper. And the basket by Carrington.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Now Thomas. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Smith inside. Thomas on her. And they take the lead.
So on offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Pass to Prince. Copper outside. The tray. Drills it from outside. Here's Harrington. She has 7. Outside, Gunbowale puts up a 3. Mercury with the rebound. Prince, guarded now by Gunbowale. Here's Sabally. Tries again. No good at the rim. The Wings trail. Outside of Gunbowale. Let's go with a 3. Good. Score the basket. Marker 4 for 8 shooting. 50% so far.
With the ability to get off quick releases, Gunbowale can excel in the catch and shoot.
Now here's Copper. She's got 5. Yes, it's good.
The lead changes hands once more. There have been no separation between these teams tonight.
Yeah, and it's made for one heck of an entertaining game, even when it hasn't been the best basketball.
Yeah, at least it's been close.
3-pointer Hines Allen. They get it back. Here's McCowan. Goes up again. And Smith with the layup.
Such a high motor player. Melissa Smith, relentless on the boards.
Copper with the ball. She has 7. Pass to Thomas. Six to shoot. Goes up on the stripe. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Keeping things simple. When Thomas sees the mid-range shot open up, he doesn't hesitate in taking it.
Now here's Carrington. She's covered by Copper. Arike Gunbowale on the wing. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Sabally. Phoenix leading. On the wing, Sammy Whitcomb to the inside. Sabally with it. Smith is there. And it's Sabally missing.
Wow, hey, this quarter has been ugly for her.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. Her touch is all but gone.
And so here's Phoenix. Thomas outside. Over
McCowan, the copper from outside.
Offensive rebound, Mercury. Pass to Thomas. Whitcomb. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Prince. The three-pointer off the mark. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Hines Allen. To the paint.
McCowan.
Prince covering. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Encouraging to see McCowan extend her range a bit. Forces her defender out, adds some spacing to the floor.
Copper outside. And again, Phoenix no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Wings out in front, up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Here's Uzan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Sabali. Here's Prince. Guarded now by Wnba 5 to shoot. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. Dallas leading. Outside Charles. Pass to Wnba. Jacks up a 3. Make it 5 for 10 for her with that bucket.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Now here's Sabali. And here's Prince. Here's Sabali. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
It's big for Sabali's confidence when she hits from three-point land because she knows she has the touch.
Outside Charles. Back to Wnba. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury.
Mercury ball.
Phoenix trailing here. Pass to Prince. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Uzan. And off target as she starts the game 0 for 1. Now here's Harris. And here's Charles. The 3 gets it to go from downtown.
And Harris plays with such a strong basketball intellect, guys. Great job in finding the wide open teammate there.
Outside Sabali. Here's Uzan. Covered by Harris. Shot clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Harris. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Charles. Left side of Wnba. No good from outside. Outside Sabali. And here's Prince. Guarded now by Wnba. Back to Sabali. Here's Uzan. Brown with the screen. The three. Uzan. Good.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Pass to Lopez Seneschal. And that one's good.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Sabali. Here's Uzan. And there's a pick. Lets it go for 14. Here's Prince. Rebound Dallas. Lopez Seneschal outside. Now here's Wnba. She's got 14. Wnba is doubled. Lopez Seneschal. Here's Harris. Max grabs the miss.
Great look, disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
And the basket by Brown.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Outside Charles. Pass to Harris. Now here's Segrist. To the middle. Harris. Basket counts.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Here's Uzan. Covered by Harris. Pass to Sabali. Over Charles. And again, it's Phoenix.
A good shooter with even better footwork. You can't let Sabali get too comfortable for mid-range.
Now Harris. Outside of Wnba. Connects from three-point range.
A volume scorer through and through. Wnba can generate her own momentum pretty quickly.
Now here's Prince. Tight defense on her. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Wings ball. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Carrington. She's covered by Copper. Up top of Wnba. 17 points in the game. For three. Brown grabs the board. Here's Uzan. Guarded now by Wnba. Here's Uzan. He has 5. Arike Wnba with the rebound. Carrington up top. She's covered by Copper. Wnba is doubled. Hines Allen. Wnba from long range. Made that one. It's her 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor. Timeout called for Mercury.
And just thinking about players that do it all, who would you say is the most versatile player in the league?
Alyssa Thomas, for me, she averaged 15, 10, and 8 last year. Pretty much unheard of in the W.
That was an insane year from Alyssa Thomas. She could have won MVP for sure. But I'm going to go with Nafisa Collier. I mean, she does it all. She's all WNBA in terms of defense. She's averaged 21 points a game. She can pass it. She can rebound it. I mean, just an incredible talent.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing here by 8. Back to Brown. Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Copper. There's the triple. And Alyssa Thomas cashes in the 3.
Well, some players have a sixth sense about them. Alyssa Thomas almost has a seventh sense. She's that good at feeling out situations.
Now here's Wnba 20 points for her. Now Smith. She's covered by Thomas. 16 feet out. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Uzan. Inside, Thomas. Basket number 8 is all good. She's attempted 12 shots.
And when Alyssa Thomas is scoring like this, with everything else she does, she looks like the best player on the floor.
Now here's Wnba. Smith, she's covered by Thomas. Tries from 10, and the shot goes in.
What a smart use of the mid-range by Smith, giving defenders another thing to worry about.
The Mercury trail. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Thomas a screen. Kalia Copper from outside.
McCowan with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Now here's Wnba. Here's Carrington. Ball's knocked loose. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Copper.
Carrington grabs the board. And you look at the career of Kalia Copper. She really took advantage of that 2020 season.
Yeah, that was the wobble year down in Bradenton. A lot of players opted out, but Copper, she opted in. She had by far her best season. And in the 3 years since, she's been an all-star 3 times. And, oh, by the way, finals MVP with the Sky, too.
Now here's Thomas. 17 points in the game. Copper, covered by Carrington. Clock at 6. Down low. And the basket by Brown.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Outside of Wnba. The 3 is up. Nailed from three-point land.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Now here's Copper. 7 points in the game. And good that time.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Carrington with the ball. She's got 7. Pass to Wnba. To the wing on the left. To the left side wing. Carrington. Here's Hines Allen. That's short off the rim. Copper outside. Here's Mack. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Copper no good. Dallas in the lead. And here's Wnba. Pass to Smith. McCowan. She's covered by Brown. Wnba with it. Smith. Shoots over Thomas. Smith, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Here's Mack. Guarded now by Wnba. Copper outside. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by Kalia Copper. So it's Dallas now. 6-point lead. Now here's Wnba. 23 points in the game. Takes the three. The shot, no good. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Wings leading by 6. You right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. And measuring up the shot. Nice try. Give it up for the participants.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. And really an incredible game from Wnba.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Now Sabali. To the inside, Thomas. Rebound, Dallas. Wnba with it. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Savali.
Harrington grabs the board.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Outside, Hines Allen. Screen by McCowan. Outside, Wnba. The shot is good off the backboard.
With confidence and a smooth jumper, Wnba has no problem converting from the perimeter.
Now here's Sabali. 9 points in the game. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range.
Intelligent play call by Satu Sabali. The pick and roll gets her all the space she needs.
Here's Wnba. She's got 25. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington.
Whitcomb defending. They get it back.
McCowan with the bucket.
What an absolute force McCowan is down low. The board, the points, what a talent.
Copper outside. Pass to Uzan. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. McCowan with the steal. And up the court come the Wings on the break. Pull up Jay. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Uzan. Thomas. Over Smith. Thomas, no good. Harrington. Whitcomb defending. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Screens the three-pointer.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Phoenix trailing here.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And as the WNBA continues to grow, the leadership we're seeing throughout the league has been great.
Both on the players and league sides. Some great people in charge, doing what's right for the future.
Absolutely, Brian. And the big thing, everybody's on the same page. They all want to advance the sport, advance the league, and continue to just be an elite product.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Sabali. The Mercury with another miss. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
There's a screen by McCowan. Here's Hines Allen. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
A high IQ player on offense, Hines Allen knows the value of the mid-range.
Copper outside. Inside. Here's Thomas. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
And we know Alyssa Thomas is an outstanding all-around offensive player, but her defense is elite as well.
I mean, normally she's all defense. She's finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. She's led the league in steals. Thomas, you talked about her all-around game on offense, but defensively, she makes a very big impact.
No good on the free throw.
A key cog in this offense, Thomas embraces her role and really looks to score whenever she can.
And she's good on the second.
And here's Carrington.
7 points in the game. Pass to Wnba. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Here's Uzan.
Copper.
Now Whitcomb. Back to Copper.
Got a piece of it. Wnba with the steal. To the paint. Launches a three, and she's good on the 3-ball.
The center with the assist. Can you imagine standing at 6'7", McCowan has a clean view of the floor.
Now here's Whitcomb.
Shot clock at 6.
Uzan.
Thomas left side from about 16, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
On offense, Thomas is a threat. She knows how to get herself a shot.
Pass to McCowan. Now here's a Wnba. It's rebounded by Thomas. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Sinks the three-pointer.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Now Carrington.
She's got 7.
Wnba, no good. Here's Uzan.
Covered by Hines Allen. Pass to Thomas. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. And this is her second trip to the line tonight.
Alyssa Thomas. One shot.
Find the lane. One shot.
Harris with it.
Pass to Carrington.
From past the arc, gets a three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Outside Whitcomb.
This one for three. Dallas with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Harris.
Carrington with the ball. Screen by McCowan.
6 to shoot. Right side of Wnba. And off the glass. That one's good.
We talk about players drafted and entering the league in the late 2010s. Wnba is one of the few who still uses the mid-range.
Now here's Copper.
12 points for her. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Here's Sabali. A rebound by Harris. Dallas in the lead.
Pass to Carrington.
From downtown. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now here's Thomas. 23 points in the game. Here's Prince.
Thomas a screen.
To stop the run. And it's Prince missing. So it's Dallas now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Pass to Smith.
Rebounded by Copper.
Now here's Whitcomb.
She's tightly guarded. Now here's Prince. Covered by Carrington. Copper outside. From the arc.
McCowan with the rebound.
They put up quite a few unanswered points.
Clearly, I mean, they've hit on something that works for them.
Pass to Carrington. Smith.
Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. From deep. And again, it's the wings from deep.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
Now here's Thomas. Prince, covered by Carrington. Pass to Thomas. The high post shot. That's good on the jumper.
Look how quick she was to bite on that pump fake. Left her feet way too soon.
Now here's Harris. Whitcomb defending. Now Carrington. Screen by Smith.
Outside of Ogunbowale. And again, it's Dallas converting.
There's a shiftiness to Ogunbowale's game that's just so tough to contain. It's not easy following her defensively.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 12. Beyond the arc. Dallas with the rebound. Here's Harris. Outside of Wnba.
McCowan.
Knocked away. Whitcomb with the steal. And a fast break now for the Mercury. Here's Copper. Kept alive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Sabali has a real nose for the boards. She gets the rebound and sends it right back up and in.
Pass to Carrington. McCowan.
She's covered by Thomas. And here's Harris to the left wing. The fader. And there are the Wings with another bucket.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And it's not rocket science at this point. Just stay with what you've been doing.
Lets it go from deep. Melissa Thomas with the rebound. Pass to Whitcomb. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball.
That's a great outcome for this offense. Getting Whitcomb something in rhythm.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Carrington. Down low. Sabali with the steal. Now here's Whitcomb. She's covered closely. Copper outside. For three. That shot off the mark. And we've reached the end of the third. Wings out in front. They lead by 9. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And the final period of play just about to get started here. And here's Harris. Outside of Gunmawale.
Screen by Segrist.
Inside. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
How did you miss?
Now here's Prince.
Pass to Uzan.
Here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The second chance effort.
Nice D from Maddie Segrist.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Pass to Harris. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Here's Uzan.
Covered by Harris. Leah Copper for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Pass to Harris. Back to Gunmawale.
Screen by Segrist.
Gunmawale, no good. Phoenix trailing here. Copper, no good.
Pass to Segrist.
No good. Good D from Kalani Brown. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. To the inside. The shot's good.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Outside of Gunmawale. Pass to Harris. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
Copper outside. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Here's Uzan.
Guarded by Charles. And the basket by Brown.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Tries the spin move.
Screen by Segrist.
Fires the three.
Mack grabs the miss.
You can tell she thought that triple was gonna fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Uzan.
And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
That's a clean look they gave her there, fellas. And I mean, she drains those, so I wouldn't give her too many of those looks if I was the defense.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Wnba. Back to Charles. Up top, Harris. Lopez Seneschal outside. 3 on the clock. Mercury with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. To the paint, Brown. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, they got the run they needed to get back into this game.
I didn't think it was going to happen, Tim, but they have finally turned it on, and now they need stops.
Absolutely, need stops now.
Now here's a Wnba.
Screen by Segrist.
Back to Charles. To the middle.
Segrist misses. Copper outside.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Dallas in the lead. Now Harris. Inside.
Left side, Lopez Seneschal.
To end the drought. Enrique Wnba on the wing. The trade hits the three-point bomb.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Uzan. Copper outside. Here's Uzan.
Let's go with a 3.
The rebound by Segrist.
Outside Charles.
It's Lou Lopez Seneschal on the wing.
Wnba. Pass to Harris.
And here's Segrist.
Wnba from long range. Prince grabs the board. To the paint. And the basket by Brown.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Outside Wnba. Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Copper with the ball.
To the wing, right side. Brown sets a screen.
Here's Uzan.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Outside Charles.
Pass to Lopez Seneschal.
And up the court come the Mercury on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, despite playing lots of time at the 3, Copper is inside a lot. And it just kind of makes her a different type of matchup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And Brian, what do you think it is about Kahleah Copper that makes her such a top-tier offensive weapon?
Most would say her pure skills, but you can't overlook her effort level. When Copper's on the floor, she's giving you everything she has and then some.
That one drops. She ties it up.
You know, Kahleah Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
Now here's Carrington. Screen by Smith. Right side of Wnba. Smith outside of Wnba. And right on target with the switch. And so here's Phoenix. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Outside Whitcomb to take the lead. Drills the three-pointer.
It's easy to see Copper's phenomenal fundamentals. When she sees a wide-open shooter, she makes sure they get the ball.
Now here's Carrington. Whitcomb defending. And here's Smith. Back to Hines Allen. Carrington. Pass to Hines Allen. Here's Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Maisha Hines Allen. Now here's Copper. Lets the three fly. Rebound Dallas.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
Now here's Carrington. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Screen by Smith. Hines Allen with it. She's covered by Copper. Hines Allen can't get it to go. The Mercury trail. Here's Uzan. Thomas, covered by Smith.
And this Dallas franchise once represented the city of Detroit, and that's where they won 3 championships.
Yeah, joining the league in year 2, 1998, they enjoyed lots of success in the Motor City. But then they moved to Tulsa in 2011, and then to their current home of Dallas in 2016.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Well, they should be in front right now, but she'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Now Carrington. Pass to Hines Allen. Smith. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. Screen by Smith. Now here's Ogunbowale. D right on her. And it's off from three-point range.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point lane. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
Now here's Thomas. Uzan. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. That one on Ogunbowale.
At the line for Mercury, Sebi Uzan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first. No, she gets them both. Dallas trailing here. Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's Smith. Santu Sabali comes up with the board.
Well, after fighting back into it, had a chance there to tie it up.
But they've come this far. They're not going away now, trust me.
Thomas, no good. So it's Dallas now. Carrington with the ball. Pass to Wnba. Screen by Smith. Launches it. And it's Arike Wnba with the triple.
No stranger to big buckets. Is anyone surprised to see Wnba come through for her team?
To the inside. Thomas down low. Covered by Smith. The Mercury with another miss. Dallas in the lead. Outside of Wnba. Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. Here's Uzan. Pass to Thomas. Over Smith. And it's Thomas missing. And it's the Wings ball. Outside of Wnba. From the high post, she drills it.
A player who knows a lot about hitting clutch shots. Wnba remains poised under pressure.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Thomas. Gets the bucket and the foul. And it's going to be on Melissa Smith.
A competitive, passionate player. Thomas fires her team up and keeps them ready for big moments. I love that about her.
Clutch free throw.
That's just what the doctor ordered, and she makes good on the free throw with the hoop and the harm.
And the Wings call time here. Carrington. Back to Hines Allen. Wnba with the floater.
No way. The 6'4" length of Sabali plus her quickness make her a candidate to reject loads of shots.
Now here's Whitcomb. Covered by Carrington. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket violation.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
And the Wings call time here. So it's Dallas now. Outside of Wnba. Pass to Carrington. That will count. Oh, it's no good. overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. And what great competition we are seeing tonight. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we will now see how these next few minutes of basketball pans out.
Here's Uzan.
Inside. Tries it from 9. Thomas, no good.
Here's the Wings with the ball.
Pass to Wnba. Carrington up top. Out to Hines Allen. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Wnba. The shot's good on the assist by Maisha Hines Allen.
An excellent passing big. Hines Allen has great vision.
The Mercury trail. Pass to Thomas. Bucket is good.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
A minute into overtime of what has been a great game so far. Outside of Wnba for 3. Mercury with the rebound.
Here's Uzan.
Guarded now by Wnba. Pass to Copper. It's stolen by Carrington. Now here's Hines Allen. Defense right on her.
Carrington.
Up top of Wnba. 5 to shoot from the line. It's rebounded by Sabali. And the Mercury with possession. Pass to Uzan. Around 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. To the paint. Thomas. To the middle. Gets that one through the hole and makes her 7 for 13 this game.
Agile play by Smith against contact, getting to her shots.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
We're in overtime if you've just joined us. 2.5 minutes through it. Picked off midair.
Here's Uzan.
Down low. Thomas, good.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas can bust out.
Now here's Wnba. Pass to Smith. There's the steal. Outside Sabali.
2 minutes.
Thomas the screen.
2 minutes.
Outside Sabali. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Whitcomb. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Dallas in the lead. Carrington with the ball. Now guarded by Copper. Here's Wnba. And she banks in the layup.
Well, Wnba embraces the challenge of finishing through contact. And that mindset has to energize her teammates.
Here's Uzan.
Inside. And so she draws the foul on the shot. That tricks the line to shoot two.
Let him play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Shoot two.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. She can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Outside Wnba. He can't get that one.
Good D by Kalia Copper.
To the inside.
And the basket by Sabali.
I know some players might get timid down the stretch, but not Satu Sabali. She is a reliable late-game scoring option because she's fearless in the clutch.
Now here's Wnba. To the middle.
Harrington. Whitcomb defending.
Here's McCowan. Off target from three-point range. Thomas with the ball.
Smith is there.
Is it just me, or does it feel like she's got every rebound in this game?
No, it's not just you. And look, a 20-plus rebounding game just isn't something we get to see very often.
We just sit back and enjoy the show.
Absolutely.
Now here's Hines Allen.
Here's Carrington. Gets the three to fall.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear, no matter what the lead is. It's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
And the Mercury call time here.
Yeah, you're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you could go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
And so here's Phoenix. Here's Whitcomb. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Serious guts from Whitcomb, rising to the occasion.
And they foul intentionally, and they're going to have to do it again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible, and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up two. And she hits both free throws. And it's a three-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a three-point attempt here.
And the Mercury call time here.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that. I think the quick two might be the better play. Let's see what they do.
To tie it up. Yes! Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer.
Standing 6'4", Sabali has excellent floor vision, allowing her to easily spot a ready shooter.
Outside Wnba. Fires from deep. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Another tie, and we are going to have a second overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. We thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime 1 might yield a winner, but instead the overtime period's piling up, and still no winner yet.
Here's Uzan. On the wing, Kalia Copper.
Thomas a screen to take the lead. It's off her leg.
That'll be a kickball.
And the ref saying she kicked it.
Uzan. Guarded now by Wnba.
The 3.
McCowan with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's a Wnba.
Pass to McCowan. Now Carrington.
To the paint.
Back to Smith.
Shot clock at 2. Dallas the rebound. McCowan with the bucket.
Obviously, McCowan's 6'7" size helps her down low, but she also has a little host of ways to beat you in some nice touch.
And here's Thomas, covered by Smith.
Thomas down low. Smith is there. Thomas no good.
Pass to Wnba.
Back to Smith.
That one falls, coming off Arike Wnba's nice feed.
And I want you to think about Smith's positioning on the play, setting the screen right where it needs to be before rolling to the shot.
Now Thomas, covered by Smith. Fades away.
McCowan with the rebound.
Dallas in the lead. Pass to Wnba. Back to Hines Allen.
Smith.
Screen by Smith. Here's Carrington. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
Back to Copper.
Pass to Whitcomb. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Now here's a Wnba. She's guarded closely.
Here's Harrington.
From past the arc.
They get the rebound.
Tremendous effort. She's already cracked double digits on boards.
And all those rebounds lead the team. She's been the tone setter for them today in terms of work ethic.
Now here's Sabo. Up top, Thomas.
Uzan.
Guarded now by Wnba. Here's Whitcomb. And that misses. That would have put them up.
Pass to Carrington.
Back to Hines Allen. Fires for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Maybe the number 1 sign of a go-to player, Hines Allen nailing the big-time bucket.
Here's Uzan.
Guarded now by Wnba. Thomas. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and she'll shoot 2. And so she's picked up her final foul, and she will sit the rest of this one out. She had a comfy seat. That's it.
This is where their depth really comes into play. They've got a lot of talent at that spot. They love to have her out there, but they won't suffer too much with the new player coming in.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead to just 3. That one falls, so she hits both of them.
That was essential that she cashed in on those free throws, and they're now within 1 possession.
Outside, Wnba 2K25. Inside, and stolen by Satu Sabali. Thomas left side.
Uzan.
Wow! A huge basket to tie the game. Now here's Wnba 2K25.
Whitcomb defending.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Wnba 2K25. Not a lot of room.
Big time from the center. McCallum 6'7", so if she gets it late, she's hard to stop.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Up top, Whitcomb. Here's Uzan.
To the inside.
Thomas down low.
Covered by Hines Allen. Thomas, no good. And it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error here. Have to execute.
Here's Uzan.
And it's out of bounds. The Mercury able to retain possession here.
And the Mercury call time here.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still in the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Thomas. Hines Allen pulls it in.
Yeah, it looks like she's hit a wall in overtime here. She hasn't been really much help to them at all offensively.
At the line for your Dallas Wings, Maisha Hines Allen. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so she drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Mercury call time here.
Quick bucket, then foul. It's really the only option they have at this point.
And the important thing, Tim, is who they foul. They don't want to send an ace to the line if they can avoid it.
Exactly, Brian. Find the worst free throw shooter immediately.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. Copper, no good.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she can work for a better job than that.
drops the first one, and that puts them up 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Outside Whitcomb puts up a 3.
And so it's Dallas with the W. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Jeez, we need a rest. Let's get back to the hotel. Anyway, they really dug deep and showed their determination to get this win. They definitely earned this one, and it's going to feel very, very good like when we hit the pillows tonight.
Definitely. That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.